and although the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. Hello and welcome once again, my friends, to Let's Play Earth Defense Force 2017. Last time we faced the terrifyingly large walking fortress. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it, so we're going to do our best to ignore it and go somewhere else for the time being. We will return to it later with better weapons perhaps, who knows? That's up to the commanders. This is mission 16, multiplication.
Select initiating operation.
It's those bugs again! I think they're attacking civilians! I'm going in! Let's go! Move! Yeah!
Stay calm and we got that squad. Get to the front.
Yes, sir! Watch yourself, it's mine!
Yes, sir! Here's the one.
I will defeat him! This is Ranger 2. We've discovered a large hole and those giant bugs are swarming out of it. It's connected to their nest.
This is HQ. Destroy that hole now. At this rate, the city will be overrun by them. This is Scout 3. The ground is raised here. What the? We just found another hole!
These holes will appear at set locations in the mission, the next one appearing after you destroy the previous one. Our grenade launcher here makes short work of them.
This is HQ. The aliens are coming out of holes that lead underground. Search out these holes and destroy them immediately. At this rate, the streets will be flooded by aliens. Move it.
Well, that was unfortunate. I'm going to head back and get some health, I think, in a minute.
I'm reloading.
I believe that was a rare instance of a radio message coming from a civilian. Oops, sorry mate. So anyway, holes. They spawn ants. They work very similar to the carriers, but they stand still. Please don't shoot me. God damn. Yes, they... Oh, whoops. Oh my god, I'm the worst. I'm the worst at this. Goodbye, ant. Anyway, holes. Holes have been in the series since the second game. Here's some footage of that. Exciting. While on the surface, holes may serve a similar purpose to the carriers, they offer a slightly different challenge in that they require no pinpoint precision to take down. There's no weak points, you just have to shoot at them until they explode, which is nice.
Look! They're about to open another hole!
Go!
Here we have a Vagolta. A Vagolta? Vigalta? We have a walking mech. Let's use it to make short work of the next hole. It's behind these inconveniently placed buildings, and it's already gone. Once again, the ponderous speed and bad maneuverability of the Vagolta is its main weak point.
I can stop you with one shot. Oh yeah! Sir! Yes, sir!
It's not inconsiderably nippy once it gets up to speed though.
Yeah, you're welcome.
While this mission has been fairly straightforward so far, as soon as we destroy these last couple of ants and the next hole spawns, there shall be a slight wrinkle in things.
A hole leading underground has been formed. Destroy it.
Follow the captain!
These buildings are in our way, so we shall make them necessary sacrifices for the continued survival of mankind. Spiders, blooming spiders, here they are, jumping at us from their hole.
The Ravagers have deployed giant bugs around the world. The bugs are reportedly building nests underground and reproducing there. Nests have been discovered all across the world.
Well, it seems like we'll be going deeper underground in our near future. Until then, let's kill the spiders and get the F out of Dodge. Also, here's a failed attempt where I was overconfident in the Vergalta's ability to protect me from spiders. As you can see, it ended poorly for me. Anyway, that's the end of that mission. We actually completed it without having to retreat. That's amazing. We're really turning it around, the EDF. We're gonna go far. In the next mission, Mission 17, Nesting. Read the text, I guess.
So, going into combat.
There's a whole army of them! There's too many! We've been surrounded!
As you can see, the grenade launcher is both immensely useful underground and an incredible liability. Hopefully we can grab some help before we die. Like in our previous underground expedition, there's no shortage of enemies down in these dark caves. This mission in particular takes place in quite a tight but very tall setting. And there goes my life. Let's try again, shall we? This run also went very poorly and I got murdered by spiders unexpectedly. Well, this time we will do better. Oh no, we won't. The same thing will happen. Oh dear. Anyway, this is the actual run. That was a couple of deaths I left in for funsies.
There's a whole army of them! There's too many! We've been surrounded!
Our EDF buddies will not last long in this mission. There's a lot of enemies and the main way to survive is to stay on the move. My strategy here is to head down one of the tunnels from which the enemies came. As they appeared from there, they are no longer there, but they are trying to eat all the men's. They've eaten all the men's now, however, so they're going to try and get me. But they're going to have to come down the tunnel to do it. The main liability without the grenade launcher in the tunnels is the risk of hitting a dead ant that has bounced towards you. In fact, the ants' dead bodies will fill up the holes in quite an aggravating manner, blocking shots and causing explosions to trigger prematurely. This grenade launcher has quite a wide spread to its explosion though, so it's very, very effective. Who needs to aim when you can just plug a hole and watch them die? There's only a few insects left for us to kill in this particular area. Yes, some spiders, they're underground, oh dear. Several of them seem to have gone down the adjoining tunnel to this one. Thankfully they can't sneak up behind me because it is blocked off in that direction.
This is HQ. We did not copy. Repeat. We're surrounded. Get back up now! Copy that. Help is on the way.
Communication problems abound underground, apparently. That particular exchange marks the beginning of the second wave, before the first wave has been completely cleared out. Fortunately, they've appeared quite far ahead of us.
This is Ranger 51. There are too many of them. Requesting permission to retreat. This is HQ. We can't hear you. Repeat your request. Ranger 51. Requesting permission to pull out. Permission denied. Keep fighting. Damn it!
No retreat, no surrender. We're going all the way to the bottom of the hole this time, I'm sure. I've said it before that I'm not a big fan of the underground levels in this game, and I think this holds true for this mission as well. It's not terribly interesting. We have only the mini-map to tell where enemies are coming from, and sometimes that is deficient, thanks to the complex nature of the tunnels. As mentioned previously, underground missions in this particular underground map, or one very similar, first appeared in Global Defense Force / Earth Defense Force 2 for the PlayStation 2 console, that is. One major difference between the underground map in that particular game and this particular game is that there was an entryway into this underground nest area in Global Defense Force, consisting of a subway train tunnel. Here it is in the corner here, as you can see. Having an entryway into the nest is quite a nice idea. I'm not sure why they didn't nick that idea for this game. It's not as if there was any precedent for the subway tunnel not being in the original Earth Defense Force, as that game did not have underground missions. Anyway, we're getting a little off track of our commentary. We're just a few more ants to kill. We finally returned to the starting area of the mission, this sort of very tall open tunnel area. A lot of underground missions will start you in this sort of a place. I guess this is the entryway, even though there's no way to the above ground.
This just in. A large alien life form has been spotted in eastern Japan. Initial reports say the monster is over 120 feet tall and extremely powerful. The EDF has named it Valak and is preparing an attack on the creature.
Well, I'm sure we'll deal with that after we've delved to the depths of this deadly nest. We've really got to deal with all these ants underground here. Could become a problem later if we don't. I'm sure we'll have to finish this mission before we're pulled out of here to go fight whatever the lock is. We've only a few more ants to kill as they come down the tunnel to try and get us. Not actually sure where these ants have spawned. Whether they're just along the tunnel or they spawned in a larger area at the end of the tunnel, we never really got to see.
This is HQ. Operation cancelled. Everyone withdraw from the area.
Oh, it got cancelled again. Someday, Nest, someday we'll go all the way down the bottom. Anyway, I hope you'll join me next time as we go nearer Gajira. Bye.